sharing is a really cool feature in SquareHub that actually we use quite a bit. It allows us to share photos, calendar events, messages with people outside of our SquareHub network, like grandparents, soccer team, girls in dance class. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through a few steps and show you how easy and how cool this feature actually is. First thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and select a photo. Now, like I said before, you can share pretty much anything that you can do in SquareHub. Calendar events, to do items, check-ins. But we're going to do a photo simply because it's a little bit more interesting. Go ahead, add effects, stickers, text, whatever you do to make your photos your own. And after you tap next, it's going to take you to the send photo screen. Now, instead of clicking send, what you're going to do is tap the sharing icon. It'll bring you to this screen here, which is kind of like a little quick reference guide. So you don't have to remember this. There's always going to be a little reminder. But tap continue, and it's going to ask you for an external nickname. This is what people who receive your shared photo will see. My kids love to put in Pokemon names. Kind of keeps Grandma and Grandpa on their toes. But you don't have to enter it in every time. It will remember you from session to session. But after you've done this, go ahead and select your email addresses. Now, for the first time, SquareHub will ask permission to access your contact list. I would go ahead and say yes. SquareHub is not going to suck in your email addresses and then spam everybody. It makes it so much easier to be able just to select them from a list. But if you don't want to do that, you can go ahead and type in the email address by hand up here. Then after you're done, you can see here that I have shared it with my parents, my husband's parents, and myself, so I can show you what this, what the email is that the people will receive after you share it. So you're going to tap done. It'll take you back to the send photo screen, and you can see down here there's 3 additional people that have been added to this list. So I'm going to go ahead and send my photo out, and this is what it's going to look like in SquareHub. So at the top here, you can see exactly who I've shared this with. That'd be my parents, myself, my husband's parents, and at the bottom, it'll also make a note that I shared this conversation. Trust me, this is really important because it kind of prevents people from doing some stupid things. But anyway, the email that my parents and my husband's parents are going to receive will look just like this. You can see the photo is front and center. But the best part is that in order to engage in the conversation, all they have to do is just reply. There's no new technology to learn, which is fantastic for my parents. And it's like super, super easy. And any replies are going to be added on as replies in our SquareHub feed. And any replies that my kids do inside of SquareHub, it's going to be sent as an email to my parents and my husband's parents. Great way to keep conversation going. And to keep them engaged, but still keeps our SquareHub network nice and private the way that we like it. The other nifty thing is that I shared a bunch of photos with some girls from dance class, and at the bottom of the email there's a really easy way to install the SquareHub app. So now we have girls, families on our dance team that are using SquareHub for their own private networks for their families as well. So that is sharing. It's really easy, simple. I would suggest you give it a try and play around a little bit with it. So enjoy.